know how some couples look so good together, but then you find out they hate each other in private? That is what happens when you try and integrate a product of two functions. They're hot, they're complicated, and they're heading for a divorce. And the only thing holding this relationship together is the custody agreement written in integrals. Let's talk about integration by parts, the divorce that got complicated. Here's the problem. Sometimes you will be given an integral that looks like this. And you think to yourself, oh, okay, I'll just integrate both of them separately. But no, that's not how it works. You cannot split up an integral across a product. There is no rule like this. That would be illegal. So when the direct integration doesn't work, we turn to the messy part, integration by parts, which is based on the product rule for differentiation, but we run it in reverse. Here is what the formula actually looks like. Let me translate this for you into real people language. This is the part that you are going to differentiate. dv is what you're going to integrate. Then you multiply u, v together. This is the we try to make it work term. Then you subtract the new integral, which is hopefully easier than what you started with. It's like breaking up, sorting your assets, and then trying to restore what's left. Okay, let's try an example. We are going to solve this. This is one of those integrals that screams integration by parts. When choosing your u and your dv, I suggest you use the Liate rule. Logs, inverse trig, algebra, trig, and exponential. Pick u from the category of the list that comes first. In this case, x is algebraic and e to the power of x is exponential. So we pick u to be x and dv to be e to the power of x, dx. Now we differentiate and integrate. So we're going to differentiate u and x, which means that we will end up with du is equal to dx. Then we integrate v, and the integral of e to the power of x just stays e to the power of x. Then we apply the formula. So if we apply this formula to this equation, we'll end up with this. Then you just simplify and you get your answer. Done, the breakup is over, everyone has their stuff. And the integral is solved. 10 out of 10 would recommend this divorce strategy. Here is where people mess it up. If you pick u and dv badly, you end up with an integral that's worse than the one that you started with. Remember, you want the derivative of u to get simpler, not messier. So next time you're stuck with an integral that's giving emotional damage, try integrating by parts. She's pretty, she's complicated, but she gets things done. Okay, thank you, I hope you enjoyed. Bye!